So if you're unsure about food allergies and or sensitivities to marine protein sources, herring, sardines, etc., can oils from said fish be problematic? Yes, I think they probably can. I don't think they're going to be. So if we're thinking of, so we can supplement, I guess, in a couple of different ways. And for those of you who prepare your food at home and are wanting to use the oily fish itself, excuse me, then yeah, absolutely, we should be avoiding that. Now, fish is not one of the most common culprits, but is certainly a potential culprit. If we are, yes, I guess if we are using a product where we are talking about a refined oil, we know that it takes next to nothing of the substance to which your dog has a food allergy to trigger a reaction, which is where we can get into problems if we're just looking at feeding particular foods that claim to be hypoallergenic, but actually they're made in even just the same factory, in the same establishment as a food that does contain that ingredient. We can get cross-contamination. It takes a very small amount to trigger an allergy. So to be honest, I don't know what the kind of the protein content of these oils would be. I don't know how refined they are. I imagine it would be, I imagine it would probably be negligible, but I wouldn't like to say that for sure. And I think given that there are other options, there are numerous different options, I think it would be prudent to choose one of those other options, just so that you can rule it out completely. The diagnosis of food allergies can be incredibly challenging, and so I think if we're going to be running an exclusion diet, an elimination diet, then we want to be doing it once and doing it right, if you like. And so that involves excluding kind of all other supplements and sources for a short period of time that could involve those things. So yeah, I think that allergies to fish is not super common, but it is something that is a problem and a consideration.
Is your dog constantly scratching? Or do you think your dog isn't tolerating his food well because he's having ongoing digestive issues? If so, you may be wondering how to find out what your dog is allergic to. Allergy testing is the most efficient method, but is it worth it? Find out the answer in this next video.